Alright, let's have a look at what the textbook has to say about square root and cube root in as far as answering the questions. So, during this video you're going to need to play a bit and pause a bit, because the answers I'm putting here I want you to include in your book. Now some of these I'll be using a calculator and some not. So question 1, evaluate each square number. So 9 squared equals 9 times 9, which is 81. So if you can write these into your book, I can do 10 squared, that's easy. 10 times 10 is 100. This one I'll need a calculator because I don't know 17 times 17. So 17, and we press the square button, equals 289. Okay. So if you need to pause at any time so you can write down the answers, feel free. Question 2, use the x squared key on the calculator to find a square number. Okay, some of these I won't need a calculator, some I will. 7 times 7 is 49. 13 times 13 is 169. I don't know what 18 squared is. 324. One squared is 1 times 1. 5 squared is 5 times 5. 20 squared is 20 times 20. 16 squared, I don't know. 256. 34 squared. Might be surprising to know I don't know that one. 34 squared. 1156. And 15 squared, I know that one. 225. I'll just double check just to make sure. Yep, very good. Okay, please remember to pause so you can write these answers into your book. Next one, question 3. Use your answers from question 2 to find these. Well, I'm going to do 1 just to show you. So let's have a look to see if we can find 1156 in question 2. And there it is. And so the answer to the square root of 1156 is 34. So what you do is you find the numbers that are here in question 2, and that will give you, that's the square root. I'll do one more. Square root of 400. Well, if we can find 400 in here, there it is. 20 times 20 is 400, so the square root of 400 is 20. And so on for the rest of question 3. Question 4, you'll need to pause after I do this because we're going to complete the table. 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8 is 64, 9 times 9 is 81, 10 times 10 is 100, 11 times 11 is 121, and 12 times 12 is 144. Now we're not going to do 5. 6. Use your answers from the table in question 4, so all these ones in red, to find the square root of 100. Square root of 16, square root of 36, the square root of 1, the square root of 44. So sometimes they use a sign, sometimes they write the words. Let's do this one. Square root of 64, Let's find 64 along here. There it is. And 8 times 8 is 64. So the square root of 64 equals 8. Let's move on. On a calculator. I've showed you a couple of times. Let's do a very quick review. Let's pick one or two. I want square root of 900. Sounds pretty hard. Square root button. And then type 900 equals 30. There you go. It's not too hard. What about this one? That looks tricky. Square root of 1764. Square root button. 1764. 42. And so on. That's how you use a calculator for those. That's question 8. Question 10. I'm going to need a calculator for this. Question 10. So remember, feel free to pause so you can write the answers. 7 cubed. Let's go. So to find 7 cubed, we press 7. Then we press the X with a little box. Then the number 3 equals 343. I'll just show you that process again with another one. Oh, let's look at that one. -5 cubed. So we've got to type it in exactly as it appears. Bracket minus 5. Close the bracket. Then we find the button here with the X in the box. And we type in 3. 1 minus 125. That's because minus 5 times minus 5 is 25. Times minus 5 is minus 125. So all you do with these, use your calculator. Do one more. 35 cubed. So you type the number. Then you press this button here, X with a little box, and we want 3. 35 cubed, 42875. 42875. And so on for the rest of them. Question 11. I'll do some of these. This is 1 times 1 times 1. 2 times 2 times 2. 3 times 3 times 3. 4 times 4 times 4. 5 times 5 times 5. 6 times 6 times 6. I think that's 216. 6 cubed. Yep, 216. Where were we? There it is. Okay, now I'll do the rest of them. 7 cubed. 343. Might run out of space. 8 cubed. 512. 9 cubed. 729. 10 cubed is 1000. 11 cubed. 1331. And 12 cubed. 1728. Okay, so now doing all that there, make sure you pause so you can get all those numbers. And question 13, use the answers from question 11 to find the square root of 500, cube root of 512. There it is. Answer is 8. I'll do one more. Cube root of 1331. Well, that's 11 times 11 times 11. That's the answer there. And we're not going to do 14, but we will do 15 using a calculator. Let's do a couple. I'll do one. So 10,648. So we find the cube root button, press shift, and the square root button gives you cube root, and we do 10,648, 22. Where was that one there? Just double check. Yep, because 22 times 22 times 22 is 10,648. So that's how you do the rest of question 15. Thank you.